all these things, people crying, people get delivered, people get set free, all these things, whatever. And they were like, okay, you know, I'm good. And we remain stagnant. We don't push forward. And I was guilty of it too. For a while, I chilled a little bit. I was really pursuing God, pressing in, whatever. And it's so easy because things are going good, and then we're like, okay, God, I don't need you. By the time we have these little conferences, these little prayers, and then we're like, oh man, I really miss this prayer because it's gonna set me free. But the thing is, Paul was always fruitful. He was always pursuing. He was always looking forward to what God had planned for him. And things, he never settled. He never said, okay, God, I just settled the church. Let me go ahead and take a seat. You know, he was never like that. He always had the mentality, the desire, the urge to always press forward. And he never ever stopped. And I remember, I think it was Herbie saying this. I don't remember, but Herbie was saying, like, if you're not going forward, then you're not going anywhere. The thing is, if you're not going forward, then where are you going? You know, it's not you stay still. You got to go forward or you're going back. And the thing is, that's the thing about Paul. He was always fruitful, and that's what we should be as Christians. And like I said, I love like following Paul, and that's one of the things that I want to strive for. You know. I always want to be pursuing God, keep my eyes upon him. And the thing is, about Paul, he kept his eyes always on his Father. And he was the same way as Jesus was. Jesus always kept his eyes on his Father. And the thing is, you never see Jesus get focused off of him. And it reminds me of two stories. Remind me of Peter and Jesus. He said, come out the boat to go see him. So he steps out the boat, and his eyes are focused on Jesus. And then I guess he starts to get worried, like, man, it's raining pretty hard, man. It's pretty, I'm really doing this. And as soon as he takes his eyes off Jesus, you see him begin to sink. And it reminds me so much of how when I was little, I have a pool in my backyard. And when I would say I was like 3 or 4, even younger probably, I would pool with my dad, and it was so messed up the way we do this. Because I couldn't even swim until like 2, 3, whatever. So I would be in the shallow, you know, wading into the shallow water, whatever. And then he would go under the water where I could not see him, grab me from the bottom, and bring me to the deep, knowing I can't swim. And then he had the nerve to let me go and then swim back. I'm like, you're trying to kill me, man. Like, he goes to the deep, he takes me, and leaves me there. And then he says, keep your eyes on me, focus upon me. And then I would swim, I'll be doing it, and that I'll see myself like a wave water hit me. And then I'll take my eyes off him, and then as soon as I take my eyes off him, start to sink. And,
wow.
And that's what God was to do. He's always like, keep our eyes upon us. And that's why Paul, you never see him stressing, you never see him being worried about anything that was going on, because why? He kept his eyes on the Father at all times. And that's like, I want to like tell you guys, I can't stress how important that is, because I've seen in my life so many times when I took my eyes off Christ, and then, bam, fall down. Oh, I had a D in my college algebra, my stats class. I'm like, dang, now I can't go to Orlando, so I'm chilling or whatever. I'm not like, hey, come on, God, like, I want to go. And then next thing you know, I'm not pursuing anymore. Break up my girlfriend in January. Bam, things going down. And then it's always my eyes, why am I not focused on him? If my eyes really focus on him, those things wouldn't faze me. Yes, it will hurt. Yes, it will bother me a little bit. But the thing is, if my eyes are focused on Jesus, nothing can bring you down. If he really is good. Because something good, I don't care what happens, it's good. You feel me? Like, like the other day, I was telling No, I'm saying. Yeah, he's good, man. So I was on Friday night, me, Carl, and some other people, we had some grill and some food at the place right there. And yesterday after the funeral, I parked my car and I'm walking. And I'm walking outside, and out of nowhere it just hit me. I'm like, Carl, man, that thing was good. And that's the thing is, man, I was stressed out yesterday. I was like bothered, but that grill got to me. I'm like, that thing was good. Like, you know, no matter what was going on, it was good to me. That's how I do with Jesus, you know. That no matter what's going on.
Jesus the grill.
No, stop it. Stop. It's good. Go ahead.
But yeah, you know, just like I said, if something really is good to you, then no matter what's going on, it shouldn't deter you from giving them praise, you know. And I was talking to somebody earlier, and I'm telling about my homeboy that passed away this summer, and he passed away, and it really bothered me. It really cut me. I was numb, And I went to church in Marnio, and I love that. I love going to church there. Worship is good. Like it's really good church to go to on Saturday nights. And everybody's praising, everybody's worshiping, giving God praise, and I'm just sitting there, sitting down. And there's nothing coming out of me. And people crying their eyes out, get in God's presence. Mind you, God is there, but I'm just in my own little world sitting down. And I was saying, like, to the person I spoke to earlier, that God, like, he spoke to me. You know, he hit me. And he was like, out of all the things you've been, all the things I put you through, all the things I've delivered you from, you want to let this stop you from praising. And it reminded me of Job. The man Job in the first chapter lost everything he had. And at the end of the chapter he said, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. And he still gave God praise. To tell the truth, the book of Job could have been one chapter long. Everything gone? All right, God, I'm out. But then you see the story of how he trusted in God in spite of whatever's going on. And you see how the story played out. And the thing is,
wouldn't even hear about it.
No matter what happened, he still gave God praise. And that's what you have these certain men of God throughout the Bible that have stood out. As part of what's going on, they will give God praise. Like David, for example, man he's like hunted for by Saul, and he's still praising the Lord. You know, Jesus on a cross.
Come on.
On the cross, beaten, bloody, and he's still giving God praise. Amen. He's still giving God praise. And you see, even with Paul, in prison, in chains, not once, he's been shipwrecked, he's been beaten, he's been stoned, he's been whipped, he's been in prison plenty of times, and yet he still gives God praise. Because why? Because his eyes were focused on Jesus at all times. And that's what we need to strive for, because we cannot have the same problems in and out every week. That means God's not really God. That he's not really real. That he's not really good. And the thing is, and I feel like with Paul, like as being a pastor, like he knew people under his covering. And the thing is, like as I was reading, it's like God like Luke, you need to know your people, you know. And you need to speak to your crowd. And that's the thing is, like we cannot have the same problems in and out and in and out in the drama, because people come to church like, oh, y'all got drama, then I'm out. God's not real. Because I'm looking to be healed. I'm looking to be helped. And I come to the church and I see you struggling. And the thing is, we, more times than other times, are the biggest push away from people coming to Christ. We want to evangelize, but yet God already changed us. You know, we want to evangelize, but still holding stuff on. How you want to evangelize somebody who wants the same thing you want, but you don't got for yourself? It's contradiction. And this is why, once again, we have to follow Paul. We have to focus upon Jesus at all times like he focused. That's why I love Paul so much. And the thing is, he was, like I said, he was always investing in the kingdom. Always investing in the kingdom. And we have to have that same mentality, you know, that Christ will be honored through us. Now, we will always invest his kingdom. And I was going to say. But yeah, like I was saying, advance the kingdom and always be fruitful and always be honoring him. And that's the thing is, we need to look at life as a mission. You know, we're not here just to live, to be, you know, I have no purpose, I have no thing. But the thing is, where we're at in life is our mission field. It's where we need to focus on, what we need to pay attention to. And that's what Paul, he looked upon. He looked at it as he's on mission. Even if he was in jail, he's still on mission. People are here, I can minister to them. People are here, I give them hope. And the thing is, we need to do that. We need to have the same character, the same disposition that Paul had. And no matter where we're at, people will know Christ. People will get to know him because he is so far greater than whatever else is going on. And nothing that God was speaking to me when I was praying this. He's like, life is not about you. Life is not about you. And it's so easy to like, it's my life. It's my life, and I don't do what I want. I want to have this. I want to have that. Whatever. Forget about it. But the thing is, life is not about you. Once again, and as we look at the passage, I get to the point that Paul was conflicted, and he said that he desired to depart from the Lord because it will be better for him. And then the other choice he had was like, you know what? But I'll remain with you guys. I'll remain in the flesh. And think about it. He was conflicted between dying and living. Like, that's crazy. I'm living, man. I ain't trying to die yet, man. And that's the thing. Like, life's not about you. You know. You have to have the mindset that like people are around me, so I'm here to serve them. I'm here to put myself down. and put them first. Paul's always put people first. Ain't look in the book. Dang, I'll say Philemon. Philemon, yeah. But he was advocating for slaves to be set, like to go back to slavery. You know, he's looking people first. And that's what I love about Paul. Like,